Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your March 10th, 2024 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, and it gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm. So, thank you so very much for doing so. So, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay, interesting. So what's really interesting here is that we want things to move quickly, right? But things are going to move more slowly than we want them to. We're crowned by the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is a poverty mentality. We do have the sense here with this new moon in Pisces, there's a fear that comes forward. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune is the ruler of the unseen world. We're usually very good with the unseen world, but right now we can have fear, doubt coming forward in the sense of, I'm not going to be able to make it. Just know that that intrusive thought can come through during this time. And we have the devil coming forward, which means that since we already have the Five of Pentacles, we've already known financial fear. Okay. So this energy here is going to be played off of. So I'm not enough because can be a huge, huge part of this new moon, of a darkness that when we're setting our intentions, because the new moon is for setting our intentions, looking at what we want, how do we need to move forward, it's going to be our intentions can be set off of fear because we can get pulled into the petty arguments of others, the petty arguments of everything, and fall out of love with what we're doing or feel like I need to lust after what everybody else has. So just being mindful about this, that this new moon for whatever reason can feel like it just knocked us for a loop. So be mindful about this because here with the Eight of Pentacles in the upright position, are we hardworking? Yes. Are we determined? Yes. Are we highly skilled? Yes. What is all this fear from? Like, where's all this coming from? So being mindful of this and saying, okay, listen, I have the repeat of the number eight. Eight, very hardworking number. It is taking things very seriously. Can we take things a little bit too seriously during this time? Yeah, we can. We can be a little bit too harsh on ourselves. We can say, I'm going to err on the side of caution. And that's a good thing, right? Nobody's saying it isn't, but just be aware of this during this time. Okay, we have 15 here, which 1 in 5 is 6, right? And we have 6 with the lovers. So here with the major arcana, we do have a tendency, note that the devil card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, if you Google like the devil card in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck and the lovers card, they are, they're kind of mirroring each other. But one is in chains, right, with the devil, and one is being blessed by the angels. So during this time, we have a tendency to see ourselves in chains, but also we have an astoundingly good analytical mind. So be mindful about this here with the devil. We can get caught up in the detail, the saying, the devil's in the detail. We can get caught up in the details of things and we can sit there and say, okay, it has to be like this or it has to be like that. Just be mindful about this because it can take us out of our power. But if we use this for organizational skills to move us forward towards our prosperity and success and say, okay, this is the time where I'm setting my intention for what I want, how to move me forward, how to jumpstart me, how to change the game for myself, this can be a game changing moon if we get out of our own way and get out of the fear that can come forward. So just being aware of this during this time is going to be so important. We can lust after things very easily during this time. It's going to be a time where we can be, spending therapy can come into play. And we can be like, I feel so good when a package arrives at my door because it's like a present, right? Just be mindful about that as well. Be mindful of really saying, okay, what do I love? What do I love and how does that love lead me forward? Let's see what Spirit has to say. And if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a shamrock in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced on Sunday. Okay, so we're going to do from the new moon. This is the 10th of March is a Sunday. So we're going to have a video out every Sunday from the 10th onward. So yeah, announcing the winner. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. This one right here. This is Imagine. It is time to let ourselves imagine. That's part of our manifestation, right? That's part of stepping into our energy. A lot of times, and we're going to see this, that our imagination goes towards what we don't want, right? We're so afraid of XYZ that it's like, oh my gosh, I'm manifesting it forward. Or all my minutes, all my time is being eaten up by fear, and I'm not enjoying what I have. So looking at imagine and saying, how do I step into the imagination of grace, of love, of beauty, of connection, of being in the moment, and of moving me forward, and of stepping away from anger? Because this time in the world, anger is intense. So don't let it eat you up. Don't let it pull you in. Our chakra message, angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is relationships, the sacral chakra. This is our relationship with ourselves. This is our relationship with those that we love, with people in our lives. This is the sacral chakra coming forward. Our sacral chakra is also where our sensual energy is held and our creative energy. So that linked with imagine, our creative energy, our relationship energy, moving us forward and saying, listen, it's time to start to think big, but not to overwhelm ourselves, but to say, I am successful, I am powerful, and I am moving in the right direction. That's going to be a really important thing. And I'm surrounding myself and nurturing the relationships that love me, that move me forward, that feed me, that guide me. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is the Three of Swords. We have a tendency, for whatever reason it is, Scorpio, to have a lot of doubt and a lot of fear coming forward. Be mindful of the Three of Swords. This is crippling energy that can just make us think, I'm a failure. I I have these three things, right? There'll be three big setbacks in our lives, three big heartbreaks, three big disappointments, whatever it is, that it's like, I'm only this. And Spirit's like, don't you dare. Don't you dare define yourself by the weakest moments or the moments that have taught you the most and shown you your strength. Okay? Now you are going to see yourself healing. You're going to see yourself taking out the swords, which means that you have wounds, right? That need to be cared for, that need to be looked after. And this is going to be a time where you can start to see how astoundingly powerful you actually are. And it's like, oh my gosh, this is a game changer. Oh my gosh, look at me. With the Five of Pentacles, okay, we can feel alone. You have somebody there with you. Know that. Even if you're saying, no, Dane, I don't. Spirit is saying, I'm here. I'm here, and I'm guiding you forward. We can feel like we're walking through winter right now, that we have those cold, lonely moments that, it can feel isolating. Know that you're not alone. Know that you're moving forward in strength. A poverty mentality, this can be from childhood. This can be, from traumas that you have been through. This can be from relationships where you were doing great and then you met this person and all of a sudden it almost felt like your luck changed because their negativity came into your life and all of a sudden it was a time of lack. So just be aware of this. This is going to be a time where we see this and it's like, oh no, you're not coming through my door again. This isn't happening. And it brings us to this place where we want really intense change. We want things to move forward super quickly. We're looking at the fear, the poverty, the doubt, the chaos, right? And it's like, nope, I'm going to run as far away from this as humanly possible. But Spirit's like, it's slow go. It's going to move slowly into your prosperity. You need to assess the situation. You need to look at things. You need to move forward, not into our old trauma patterns, which is going to be very easy to do, right? Because those roads are comfortable, but it's into a place of, I have a plan. I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice type of thing, and I'm moving me forward. There's also going to be a sense of brilliance, of guidance, of insight coming forward as well. There's a light in the darkness that's going to be guiding you. There's something here where it's like, it's like hope calling you forward. It's like, oh, I didn't realize this. I didn't see this. It's starting to open up the door. Capricorn energy is going to be very positive during this time, so just be aware of that. Gemini energy, not so positive, so just be aware of that as well. So if we have Capricorn in our chart, that comes through very positively. If we have Gemini energy in our chart, not so much. And again, Capricorns and Geminis in our life, it can be the same way. With the devil energy, be mindful of addictions. Okay, be mindful of addictions coming forward during this time. And it can even be the things that we're addicted to that we get praised for. Like, oh my gosh, you're such a clean and tidy person, right? Oh my gosh, you eat so healthy. Oh my gosh, whatever it is that makes us feel really good about ourselves, we can kind of overdo it. We can let that become an obsession. So just be mindful about this during this time. Taking in that Saturn energy, moving forward in insight, in an understanding, in order. With the Eight of Pentacles, determination, focus, you're very skilled at work. You're very skilled at what you're doing. That's why the poverty mentality is a lie. Okay? It is a lie. It's there to keep you held back, to keep you weak, to keep you, it's almost like keeping you in your place. And Spirit's like, no, don't fall into that trap. So just be aware of this with the Five of Pentacles. It's a trap. Hard work, dedication, determination, focusing on the details, bird song is going to be very important. So just be aware of that. You have that beautiful, black and white cat right there. So there is also this sense here. I'm just seeing like treading lightly on things, moving forward. Like something about a gentle touch is going to be a very important thing during this time. And it's having a gentle touch with something. It's being able to, you know, it's handling a situation with care, but it's also handling people with care. So just being aware of that is going to be super important because that's a real talent, that gentle touch. Yeah. It can also lead into a healing touch. So somebody here can be, studying Reiki or Qigong or, you know, some sort of modality of healing through touch or massage. That's going to be important. That's going to be powerful. The Five of Wands. This is pettiness. Pettiness for the sake of pettiness. Things that start off rather, jokingly. These are, young boys, sitting there and you can just see them like, starting off hitting each other, like pretend battle with the sticks. And then all of a sudden somebody gets hurt, takes it a little bit too far and it gets out of hand. That's what the Five of Wands is. So be mindful about that during this time. Be mindful about getting sucked into drama that is not yours. This new moon is about, staying the course and saying, this is what I want. Because for one reason or another, there are rocky waters and it's a sense of like being drowned by chaos. So just being aware during this time to really stick to the guidance forward. Like stick to, I'm just hearing like a song guiding you forward. Stick to your path, stick to your guidance. Know that the ship, will be rocked by the waves. It will be intense. It will be powerful, but you're staying the course. And this new moon is having you set the intentions of what do I need? What do I want? What am I searching for? What do I desire in my life? And how do I get rid of the nonsense? How do I stay the course? Because we're used to, again, the poverty mentality and the chaos mentality. That's going to be very familiar to us. And Spirit's saying, don't fall into it. With the Lovers reverse, this is lust. This is what we lust after. This is what we think, oh, people will be envious if or this would be, this is what it should be. It's not what we love. It's what we want to obtain. So being mindful about this is going to be a very important thing for us during this time. Okay. Also, people being manipulative with love. Well, if you love me, you would. If you cared about me, you would. So just be mindful about this. And we can feel that with people also. Like, well, if they love me, they would. And stepping back and saying, no, you know what? I am moving in love. And that doesn't mean that I expect from others what I'm giving, into my world. I am moving forward. If they can give it, great. If they can't give it, I'm still moving forward. And that's going to be a very powerful thing during this moon. But this moon is going to show us what we're really working towards. And it's going to unveil a lot of nonsense that we've been putting up with for too long. Our subconscious spirit message is evolve. We are evolving. And we're going to see that quite beautifully. That we are evolving, that we're moving into a space, into a place, into a way of being that we hadn't really anticipated for ourselves. We're finding our wings. We're finding our voice. We're evolving. We're letting go of the past and a lot of traumas and pains and hurts. It moves us then to our subconscious chakra message, which is angels and masters. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. And what we're going to be seeing here is that subconsciously we feel disconnected from our angels, from our spirit guides, from the higher power for one reason or another. connecting with that energy from the universe, the soul star chakra located again 6 inches above our crown, that universal light, knowing that stardust runs through our veins, knowing that we are powerful, beautiful beings, that is going to be so empowering, invigorating, so important for us. It moves us then to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. Yeah, Sir Nunez. This is the devil card in, we have it here, right? This is the devil card in the, what is this, Druidcraft deck. So it comes forward again and it's saying, be mindful of addictions, be mindful of things done out of pride, be mindful of, of really not thinking about consequences of actions, right? And of a sense of like, well, I'll show them type of deal. It's not going to work out the way that we think it will. So just be mindful of addictions, of chaos, for the sake of chaos coming forward. So this is going to be a time where we can be rather impulsive. And Spirit's like, okay, I see it. I know it. Don't let it pull you in. Our subconscious tarot message is the Knight of Wands reversed. This is the Temper coming forward. Okay, this is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If we're born on the cusp with Sagittarius, if we have fire sign energy in our chart, it can come through very powerfully. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. I apologize. But here with the Knight of Wands, we can be making very hasty decisions when it comes to our passion, when it comes to our career, but we can also be drawn to people who are rather abusive, so just be aware of this during this time, that we need to keep our temper in check. And also we need to not think that just because somebody is being harsh, that they're saying the truth. They're saying it like it is. Sometimes they're just mean and we need to walk away. All right. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this moon and of ourselves. And please know that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Scorpio. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. God bless and have a blessed moon. Bye.